Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? It's Rich here with 2RC Productions, and I got a CC01 chassis or Tamiya car here, right here. Look at that. It looks like a 1980s Ford Ranger and an S10 combination. So that's a pretty cool looking truck there. But alright, enough of that shenanigans there. You know, I like to be goofy. I try not to be too serious all the time. Sometimes I gotta be serious because I'm trying to get a point across and I want to give you guys good information, but I love to have a good time too. So I do some voices and I do some goofing off and try to work some stuff in there, but hopefully nobody takes offense to any of this stuff of doing voices and stuff like that. It's all good fun. I'm an Italian, Polak, Mexican, so I got a mix of nationalities in me, and I rip on my own nationalities and stuff, so it's all good. So anyway, we're looking at this Tamiya CC01 chassis LandFreeder. Okay, this was bought for my wife for our 17th anniversary, which you saw because I put a post up. If you go on Google Plus, you would have saw it. So it's a really cool looking truck. My wife actually picked it out. She wants to go on the trails with me. She's not a big RC person. She has one car, but she's intimidated by the speed. So she doesn't use it too much. She used it and she was kind of losing control, and then she was getting discouraged. And this car, once I switched the motor out and put a higher turn motor in it and stuff, it'll be more her speed. And she is on a big health kick, like I said in my other video, that she wants to do some exercising. She is doing exercising, and she'd like to go out on the trails with me. She thinks it'd be fun, and obviously she'd want to have a truck because that's all part of it. So this is her truck, and I am gonna, man, I'll tell you what, folks, this is the only downside of having my hobby room in a basement, because you know, all the stuff is stored down here, and we have a cat, and some people might like cats. Generally, cats are okay, but I think they're definitely more of a pain in the butt than the reward you get for having them. So every so often when I'm doing a video or something, or I'm down here, that cat will come and drop a big dumper like 8 feet from me. So then I'm down here and I'm trying to do a review right now, and the stench is almost overwhelming. So I'm going to try to power through this, folks, to get this unboxing done for you. So it's a kit, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it because basically it's a bunch of parts. We'll kind of look at it. I haven't looked at it yet. It's still wrapped in the cellophane. So we'll get a little knife out here. And if I can find my knife, here it is. We'll get a little knife out here and we'll start carving some of this off. And actually, Madeline Lucas and Tom, I'm assuming that's her husband, had left me a comment about wanting to know what the wheelbase was on this body when I opened it. So obviously I'm going to post that right after I look at it, because I don't know when this video, it might be 2 weeks before this video gets up, or a week or so. So I don't want the guy to wait too long. So I'm going to definitely give him that information here. Why did they make these boxes so darn tight? There we go. Okay, so we got the box lid off. Make some room here. I don't want you to be staring at the side of my box. Definitely don't want you staring at the side of a box. That's no good. Alright, here we go. So, I'm just going to like let everything fall out because that's kind of what's happening. So you got your standard Tamiya bags like I covered in the lunchbox kit, which is great. They got everything labeled. You see the ABCD, kind of just like the other one. There's the motor, 540, which I won't be using the 540. I'm going to go with a higher turn motor, because this is going to be a trail truck. We're not looking for high-speed driving. We're looking for trail riding / a little bit of crawling. I know this is not an all-out crawler vehicle, but we got our parts trees there, light covers, all miscellaneous parts. You see that? I just more or less want to show you the packaging and everything. I mean, nobody really wants to stare at parts too much. The chrome parts are pretty cool looking. So we got the chrome parts, the chrome roll bar, which I know I've said this before, folks, in my videos. I am not a fan of the chrome plating on this stuff. It just, to me, it just looks cheesy. Even when I was building a lot of model kits, plastic model kits, I'm not a fan of the chrome, so I'm saying I'm probably going to sand that down and paint that like I usually do, because I like the look of that better. Okay, here's our other tree. There's our differential covers. Bunch of other parts in there. So, doesn't look like there's an incredible amount of parts in here, really, for for a four-wheel drive vehicle. Oh, here's the other one here. Got the front bumper, chassis parts, skid plate there. So we got a bunch of plastic parts. And let me get to probably the most exciting part about this unboxing, because I mean, you guys don't really like staring at parts. This looks like it's the same speed controller that my lunchbox came with, the brushless ready version. Yeah, it's pre-wired for brushed, but you can run brushless off this, so that's pretty nice. It's the same speed controller that my lunchbox has. And I really like this speed controller, the way it works. There's absolutely no delay. One thing I noticed about some Horizon Hobby cars, like the Vitara, and what was the other one? Well, the Vitara has a delay, and then I actually told a guy that I work with, a friend of mine, he was looking for a car for his kid, and he went in and bought the ECX Ruckus, the 110 scale. And he came and told me about the delay. And there's a pretty good delay from forward to reverse. I mean, seconds, which I'm not a fan of. It's annoying. Sometimes when you want to go forward to back, you want to go forward to back. You don't want to sit there and wait for 5 seconds for it to engage. But this speed controller on the lunchbox works awesome, so I'm assuming it's going to work the same on here. We got our little tires there. Ooh, those are pretty nice looking, man. Nice scale looking tires. You know, they look like just kind of like on-road tires. I mean, nothing real aggressive. Pretty small. And I'm assuming these are the 1.9s. And they look cool, though. I mean, they look like a real tread, like a real truck, and that's obviously what we're going for here. This is going to be a scale truck. Here's our wheels. They got some nice looking kind of cast aluminum polished wheels, which I actually like. I don't think I'm going to paint them or anything. I think I'll leave them like that for it. And some more some gears. The gear set for the gearbox. Got the bathtub chassis, nice and sturdy. Tamiya always does a good job with their chassis parts, and that's just plastic. But man, their plastic molds, whatever the quality of their plastic is good. I mean, everything fits great and very sturdy. We got that. We got our instruction manual, the LandFreeder, which I think it's kind of funny, the name LandFreeder. What is a LandFreeder? What does it actually mean? Maybe it means something that I don't know. I think it's kind of strange, but I don't think I'm going to put the LandFreeder decals on there. When I'm looking at the front of this truck, man, it reminds me of a 80s, 90s Ford Ranger from the front, like big time. I mean, it's almost like a duplicate, which I like. So I like Ford Ranger. I actually have a Ford Ranger. I have an 02 Ford Ranger that I bought 8 years ago with 105,000 miles on it when I bought it for $3,500 cash. I've been driving it for 8 years. I just turned over 251,000 miles on it. And the thing still runs like a clock. I drive it every day to work. It's my work truck on the job site. So I'm a Ford Ranger fan. I'm a Ford fan in general. All right, here's the body. I like it, man. I like that body. It's pretty sharp. Polycarbonate body. Pretty basic lines. Nice big wheel wells. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy to carve this thing out. And I'm actually looking forward to doing some paint work on this. What I'm actually doing for my wife is her favorite colors are purple and yellow. So you can imagine the combination, and I'm assuming I'm probably going to do like a candy purple or something, not just a basic purple, something pretty brilliant, pretty wild. And then I'm going to incorporate some yellow, maybe some striping or something. And then I'm going to do something, and I'm thinking on the bed of the truck, I'm going to basically do all the dates that are important. You know, I'm going to do our wedding day, I'm going to do the birth of our first son, the birth of our second son, and the birth of my daughter, because I have 3 kids, and I'm going to incorporate the dates maybe on the bed of the truck. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to do it up kind of nice into the paint job, or maybe I'll have some decals made, and then I'm going to put her name like on the door, Southern style. Put the name on the door there. Put her name Megan, so I'll put the Megan on the door. That'll be really cool. Maybe a little gun rack in the back. Put a little shotgun in the back for her. It'll be pretty cool. So we're gonna do it up good. We're gonna do a build video, of course. I'm not gonna let a build get by without doing a video. So that's about all we got for the unboxing. You see all the parts there. I know it can get kind of boring, but if somebody's interested in possibly buying this kit, or you know,
thinking about it or they're looking at it. I mean, when I was thinking about buying this kit, I watched a ton of videos on this truck, a lot of run videos. I didn't see too many unboxings. I saw one unboxing, I think, and a lot of run videos. And I know people do that all the time. I watch videos. I make videos, but I also watch videos. I know a lot of people, it seems like maybe the bigger they get on the channels, it's like they're kind of centered on their own channel and they don't pay any attention to what anybody else is doing or answering. You know, they might answer comments, but they don't subscribe to anybody. They don't interact with anybody. And I don't know if it's a time thing. I don't know if because there's not enough time and they're getting so involved. But to me, I think it's important to be involved with the RC community. And I try to interact and watch people's videos and comment. And I ask for help when I don't know something because I don't know everything. I ask for help. And I like what people ask me, and a lot of people ask me for my advice. So I'm doing this unboxing for somebody maybe that's looking to buy this truck and they want to get a good view of what's in the truck. I paid $174 for the truck. I ordered this from Tower Hobbies, actually, which I haven't bought from Tower in a little while. And very good experience as always. I ordered it. 2 days later, it was at my door. No problems. Packaging, it was nice, packed in a box with plastic, those air-filled pillows in there, so nothing happened to it. I'm going to buy her a basic 2.4 gigahertz radio. I'd actually like to get that Hobby King radio like I bought for the lunchbox because I actually love that radio. I love it. But I had that little issue with them with taking money out of my account and I closed it out. But I think what I'm going to try to do is get a prepaid like Visa or MasterCard and try ordering that way. Then I know it's just the amount and nothing can happen because I'm not crazy about ordering stuff from China where it's far away and if there's not support. It's one thing if you're ordering from China and you're ordering from a company that is a Tower Hobbies or Horizon where you have excellent support, but some of these places it's like I tried calling there and you can't even get a live person on the phone, so you're almost taking a gamble. Whatever you buy from there, you got to hope that it's right because chances of you returning it or getting a part are very tough or slim to none. But if I don't get that, I'm going to get her a basic 2.4 gigahertz radio. I'm going to get her a basic nickel metal hydride pack, 3000 milliamp. I like Venom and I like Duratrax Onyx, so I might get her another one of those 6L. And I'm kind of running down on some of my batteries are getting near the end, so I'm probably going to double up a little bit because if we go out on the trail, I mean, I'm getting like an hour and a half run time, hour and 20 minutes out of my SCX10 deadbolt battery. But I don't last in this. I'm assuming with a higher turn motor, it's going to last a little bit longer, but we might need the extra battery, so we're not out there and then, oh boy, now we're done and we got to charge batteries. So getting a little long-winded here, but that's it, folks. The 110 scale radio control 4-wheel drive off-road car, LandFreeder, comes with a locked out rear differential, and we are going to be locking out the front also, and we're going to put a higher turn motor in here and make a nice little trail rig for my wife Megan for her 17th and our 17th wedding anniversary, but this is for her. So stay tuned for the build, which will be coming up probably in the next couple 2-3 weeks. So Rich here from 2RC Productions. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment. The subscribers, rating thumbs up is what keeps us around and gets us out there more. And the more that we're out there, the more people see us, and so on and so on and so on. I talked about this before. So, all right, Rich from 2RC Productions out.